Here on Spilling the Corporate Tea, we expose the bitter truth behind the sweetest success stories. And few stories tasted sweeter than Satyam. Its name meant truth. It won global awards for its governance. It was a national icon, trusted by the world's most powerful organizations. But behind that gleaming facade was a secret, a digital ghost haunting the balance sheets. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the $1.5 billion lie that proved even the brightest empires can be built on shadows. An empire that, in its own words, told itself a very specific story.
Every empire is built on a story. Ours was a story written in lines of flawless code and boundless ambition. We were Satyam, a name that means truth. And for 2 decades, we weren't just an IT company. We were a national symbol. A homegrown titan, trusted by 76 of the Fortune 500, a partner to the World Health Organization itself. Our chairman, Ramalinga Raju, was the architect of this dream. He built Satyam on values, excellence, entrepreneurship, people. The world believed him. The awards, the soaring stock price, the investor confidence, it was all a testament to our success. But the greatest illusion is one that everyone wants to believe. But a lie, once born, has a hunger. It needs to be fed, to grow. And we fed it. We created phantom clients, ghost projects, invoices for work that was never done. We built a fortress of fiction, and inside, we were kings. The numbers became our obsession, inflating revenues by 75%, profits by 97%. We painted a masterpiece of success, and the world applauded. Investors poured in billions. Our share price soared. We were untouchable, but the fortress was crumbling. The gap was no longer marginal. It was a chasm, and it was swallowing us whole. I could feel it every day, the fear, the terror of a single question, a single look that would see through the masterpiece to the rot beneath. My final, desperate move was to make the fiction real. To buy 2 real companies, Midas, owned by my own family, and use their assets to fill the void. To replace the ghosts with something tangible. But the market saw through it. They called it a betrayal, and the walls began to fall. There was nowhere left to hide. On January 7th, 2009, I sat down to write the truth. The confession. The fraud was not millions, but $1.47 billion. The balance sheet was a work of fiction. The cash didn't exist. I had been riding a tiger, and now it was time to be eaten. The collapse was absolute. The chairman arrested. The government seized control. Investors lost billions. 53,000 employees faced an uncertain future, their reputations tarnished by a lie they never knew was being told. The name Satyam was now synonymous with deceit. The company was sold, renamed, and reborn. But the ghost of Satyam remains. It stands as a permanent lesson in the cost of unchecked ambition and the failure of corporate governance. A warning that when the guardians sleep, the thieves can build an empire in plain sight. An empire built on a lie can only stand for so long, because in the end, the truth always collects its debt.
The fall of Satyam was a seismic event, a lesson written in the ashes of a $1.5 billion lie. But it leaves us with a burning question. How was this allowed to happen for so long? The answer lies not just in the boardroom, but in the very offices that were supposed to be the first line of defense. In our next episode, we go beyond confession and into complicity. We will uncover the shocking role of the auditors. How did the global giant PwC fail to see the ghost projects and the phantom cash? Was it a catastrophic failure of oversight or something more? The guardians were asleep at the post, and we're going to expose exactly how. If you thought this story was shocking, you won't want to miss what comes next. The story of the auditors is the other half of the scandal. Make sure you're subscribed to Spilling the Corporate Tea and hit the bell so you don't miss it. Until then, remember, the truth always collects its debt.